This is how you create war. Well, I've been in conversations with a number of Green Berets out on the ground. I'm a Green Beret by background. We specialize in embedding with these local forces, and they are completely demoralized as they abandon their partners that we've been fighting against ISIS for the last 5 years. So my question is, if Assad and the Syrian army, if the Russians and if the Kurds are all now fighting this Turkish invasion, who's fighting ISIS? I can tell you our special forces over there that are now retreating are not going after the remaining ISIS leaders, nor are the Kurds, their jailers. Al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS, is still alive. He's calling on his sleeper cells to rise up and attack these ISIS prison camps. A number of their key leaders have already escaped. And Bill, we've set the conditions for ISIS 2.0, except we won't have any local allies to fight them again. So I am incredibly concerned and disheartened, and I agree with General Keane in calling on the president to put his foot down with the Turks. I am joining my colleague Liz Cheney and Lindsey Graham in putting a sanctions package forward as quickly as we can. That's the main tool that we have in the Congress. But for all of the endless war kind of crowd and voices that are whispering in the president's ear, this is how you create war. Those few hundred American special operators, not tens of thousands, a few hundred, had effectively kept a lid on this tinderbox. And now Erdogan has put a grenade in Pandora's box, and it's blowing wide open.
A couple things to get at here. Do we know that the ISIS leadership has escaped? Because the reporting from late last night was that women and children were able to leave a refugee holding area. Do we know that leaders are on the run?
There are a number of reports, and again, mine is kind of anecdotal as well, but talking to people out in the field, that this has all unfolded so quickly that a number of not only ISIS leaders have escaped, but also the searches for them, the ongoing operations, have halted. Keep in mind, in the meantime, you have Iran lurking in the background, and they are amassing not only on Israel's Syrian border, but also aiding its allies Hezbollah on the Lebanese border. I was just out there.
I agree.
I was just out there in August, and that's a tinderbox as well.
It's a wicked brew.
If our goal is to bring a few hundred troops home, well, we still have 50,000 in Japan, 30,000 in South Korea, thousands in Europe, and heck, we still have a battalion in the Sinai.
Yeah, I understand the point you're making.
There's a lot more dangerous place. There's a lot less dangerous places to bring troops home than keeping our foot on ISIS's neck.